Girl, 𝑵𝒐𝒘, welcome. Welcome to Soul Rebel Nation, where my mission is to empower and inspire others to live life passionately with purpose from the soul. Happy New Year, calendar New Year. Welcome to 2026 according to our calendar, all right? I hope you guys had a wonderful first day of the year. If you're watching this live, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the gang. If you're new here, hopefully you stick around here and build with us. If you are returning, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for your likes, shares, comments, follows, referrals, all of the above. If you would like your own private reading, we do have a booking app. Our booking app, along with our website for spiritual merch, as well as tools, our social media links, donation links, as well as music. Everything is in one link for your convenience. It is in our description as well as the about section, okay? So, Happy New Year, y'all. I have been channeling a few songs for the past few days, so I do have some messages, and they go a siren already, so confirmation. The first song that I have that I took note of a few days ago was Chris Brown, She Ain't You. So I listened to the song and wrote down some of the lyrics because I feel like that's the important part right now. I did not listen to it prior to today, and even though I know this song, I was not thinking about the lyrics. All I kept hearing was She Ain't You. All right? So the part that stood out to me when I just listened to it just now was the end of it. The end of the verse that is like a pre-hook, I guess you could say. And she said, or he says, when she touches me, I'm wishing that they were your hands. And when I'm with her, it's only about the sex. With you, I had a bad romance. And if I could just trade her in, I would. Because nobody compares to you. I think I better let her go. Because I can't leave you alone. And every day that I'm with her, all I want is you. I want to leave, but I'm afraid that you don't even feel the same. Now I realize that she ain't you. So, it sounds like somebody, and I hate to start the new year like this, but it sounds like past energy, y'all. Somebody feels like whoever they chose over you is like, and he starts off the song talking about how he says he calls her by your name. I can't remember the exact lyrics. He said, I'm calling her your name, and yeah, it's messed up because I'm thinking about you. Another siren confirmation. I'm sorry, y'all. It's funny to me. It's funny. So anyways, we're going to get some cards on this. We'll close out with 2 yes and no questions. Make sure you stick around to the end for that. Don't forget to hit the like, share with somebody you feel may resonate. And again, subscribe if you want to join the tribe. All right, gang. All right, Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, archangels, power animals, and all light beings of the universe. Thank you for shielding me in the seamless miracle cocoon of healing light. I call all of my energy back to me now and return any energy that is not mine to its rightful owner. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for cutting cords from any lower level energy or entities trying to siphon myself or to collect this energy. May all monitoring spirits go deaf and evil eyes, go blind, and that energy be transmuted into peace, love, abundance, and prosperity immediately. So be it, and it is so. Ashe and amen. All right. Let's see what we got from Mr. B's official, unofficial. I guess I can move my little disco ball out the way. I got a couple cards flipping here. Yeah, this person is addicted to you sexually. So, you know, I've been picking up on the energy of somebody calling somebody the wrong name for a while. And now that it's coming out in this song, it makes me laugh. So this person may have said your name during sex with this person too. Because that's what I'm picking up on. Whoever this individual is could be experiencing money issues right now. All right. The way we met was unreal. So the way you and this person met may have been, you know, a very unreal way. And this person says that they should have been more honest with you. So that may be the reason why you're no longer connected with this individual. They weren't being completely honest with you. And now they're wishing that they were. All right. Let's get a little bit more clarity on this. Let's clarify I'm addicted to you and money issues. Let me know a little bit more about this situation in regards to that, spirit. I care about you. So this person cares about you. What else? They should have been more honest, though. I look at your pictures every day. Yo, listen. This is somebody that... And what he say something about every day in the lyrics. See, this is why I write shit down. Hold on, y'all. He said, and every day that I'm with her, all I want is you. I'm sorry. He said, I never wanted us to break up. No, not this way. But you don't understand, baby girl. When she touches me, I'm wishing that they were your hands. Y'all got somebody from the past that really is like, they are fucked up, okay? Whoever it is they moved on with, this person is not you. And they thinking about you every day. They looking at your pictures. They care about you. But they was a liar. They should have been more honest. I'm sorry. I think it's funny, y'all. Whew. I'm not laughing at your pain. I'm laughing at this person because it's like, I'm not gonna lie. It's funny being the one that got away, in my opinion, because you already knew who you were when you were in this person's life. You know what I mean? So it's like, now that they're going crazy because they're realizing that she ain't you or he ain't you, that ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? Like, they should have realized it when they had you, in other words. You feel what I'm saying? If you can't relate to that, then chances are you're on the shit end of the stick where you chose the wrong person. And that ain't got nothing to do with me neither. Take how I resonate. If you only knew how much I love you. So this person says they love you. All right? And I'm not saying that they don't. I'm not saying that they don't love you, but I'm saying that they didn't love you enough to do right by you, is what I'm saying. All right? Bottom of the deck, I wasn't ready for you then, but I'm working on it now. So, yeah, maybe they are working on it now, but it took them to lose you and to go with whoever this other person is to realize that you were the better option. And who wants to be anybody's second choice? You know what I mean? Like, again, like I just said, I don't feel like y'all were any different. If anything, you're a better version of yourself now that you're not around this individual. But, and however, it seems like they had to become a better version of themselves by losing you. And that's what I see here. So let's get some tarot on this. Yeah, Ace of Cups. And they may be knowing that you have some other options out here. So they may be trying to come in. They may be trying to work on themselves because they don't want to lose you. Yeah. However, still funny. The Lovers in reverse. Y'all don't want this shit. Y'all do not want this person. Y'all do not want this. Y'all don't want it. I feel like y'all have been focusing on yourselves. It was an imbalanced relationship. Even in the song, he said, with her was only and when I'm with her, it's only about the sex. With you, I had a bad romance. So it wasn't even a good romance. It was a bad one, right? So I do feel like y'all may have started focusing on yourselves. You took this situation for what it was, for what it was, and you looked at it from a higher perspective. I hate when I'm channeling and I'm trying to get all my words out. Yeah, it even says bad choices. So yeah, bad romance. So you detached from this situation because it wasn't aligned. You know what I mean? So a lot of you guys, you know, you may have moved on from this situation. You trust your intuition and you were like, this is not bringing balance into my life. So you moved on. Okay. Clarifying the Lovers in reverse. Could have been a Gemini involved. What else, Spirit? Oh, yeah, that's the truth. We got the yes. The same card. So, yeah, Spirit is telling you to say yes to a new beginning. Now, some of you guys, this person may have worked on themselves and they may be coming back. You may be saying yes to them. That's for a small few of y'all. For a lot of y'all, this is a new beginning. This is you saying yes to yourself. Some of you guys may be getting commitment in the future, or it could be something that has happened in your life after moving away from this. Again, take how it resonates. You know where you are in your story. But, and however, Leo energy with the Sun card here, this is a new beginning. This is positive change. So I feel like you making a decision to love yourself was a good option. It was a yes. All right? Yeah, we got all major arcanas flying out. The World card here. Shout out to everybody viewing live. Don't forget to hit the like. I see y'all. All right, so there has been a completion within the cycle. I feel like y'all decided to walk away from any imbalanced, unaligned, toxic, bad relationships, including whoever this person is. I feel like it was a codependent, sexual-based type of relationship. It was more or less. Confirmation. We got a lot of sirens going on today. I don't know what's going on, but it's like, yeah, y'all are closing out a cycle with that. Y'all feel whole within yourselves, so you don't need situations that make you feel like you have a lack, right? Because you don't. So a lot of y'all have been celebrating yourselves. You've been focusing on the positive attributes within yourself. You've been happy within your life. You've been having fun within your own life. You're not looking for this happiness within a person. You're doing it on your own. And unfortunately, this person had to, you know, watch and witness you leveling up and glowing up and healing from them. And that's what made them look at you differently. And we got the 7 of Cups. So like I said, I feel like this is somebody that knows you have options. This person knows that you have other opportunities. And so they may be wanting to come in and apologize or offer you a new beginning. Or this person is, for some of y'all, if you don't have this person like blocked on social media, they're watching your social media and they're seeing people that are engaging with your social media. And they may look at these people like, oh, I know this person got options. They look like this person got options, whatever, you know. What's the additional message, Spirit? Y'all got 3 major arcanas here. 4 major arcanas. So, yeah, a lot of y'all chose to be by yourselves. You chose to do the soul searching, to look at this situation and learn from it. That's what you did. You said, I'd rather grow. I'd rather be alone. I'm going to seek inner peace. I'd rather be by myself. Y'all didn't want to stay with this person. It was too much. And again, I feel like you isolating yourself from this person is what made them realize how much they loved you. Yeah. Stumbling over my words. Virgo energy with the Hermit here. The additional message is also the 7 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we got the 6 of Cups. We got pretty much everything here but fire sign energy today. But it really doesn't matter the sign. I mean, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We do have a lot of water sign energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Leo. So we do have a little fire and earth. But either way you look at it, there's somebody that betrayed you. You were dealing with somebody that was a big liar. Okay? This is somebody that was very, very deceptive. And again, you decided to be by yourself, to not engage in a situation with somebody that was toxic. And now this person is feeling it. Let's get some tea on this. You know what? Hold on. I haven't pulled from this deck in a while. Yeah, let's get some tea on this. What's the tea, Spirit? Adventure awaits. An unknown adventure awaits in the relationship. So there is a new relationship. I feel like there is something else, and that's crazy. I talked about skydiving today with one of the gang members. Shout out to Rage. We was talking about this. Some of y'all are going to be going into new commitments where there's just like, there's going to be a lot of fun. And it may be unknown now because you walked away from whatever this unhealthy dynamic is. But know that a adventure does await you. Don't hold yourself back. That's why they're telling you to say yes to this new beginning. What else, Spirit? I'll be forgetting the decks I got. It's complicated. More complex than it seems. So, yeah. I feel like this was a situation that it was just too much. It was like this person was just, they were complicating something that did not have to be complicated. You know? It's like trying to have a conversation with this person was even hard. They complicated small things. It's just like, it doesn't have to be like this. And I really feel like y'all walked away from that. It's like, y'all didn't want any chaos or confusion. The devil is the author of confusion. You want clarity. Okay? We have path unknown. So another card talking about an unknown path, because adventure awaits said an unknown adventure awaits. This says the path ahead in a relationship is uncertain yet hopeful. So again, even though you may not understand or know what's going to happen in this new cycle in love, know that it's a hopeful path. It's better than what you're leaving behind. You feel what I'm saying? It's not going to be complicated. I feel like it's going to be a lot more uplifting. Again, it says hopeful. So, an unknown adventure awaits in this relationship, and even though the path is uncertain, it's going to be hopeful. And we also have mind games. So yeah, I do feel like y'all dealt with somebody that complicated the relationship with mind games, and this person, they're eating that shit now. All right, I told y'all, it's like even having a conversation with this person was hard because they was just trying to manipulate you with their mind. Like, it was stupid. Emotional interactions involved control and manipulation. I said mind control for a reason. So, yeah, it's like this person wanted to complicate things so that you didn't see them for who they were. But you saw them. And I feel like you broke the cycle. All right? Yeah. Now I'm hearing Spirit said this new person, that's their problem now. You know what I mean? Like, if they pick somebody over you, whoever they chose, that's their problem now. Because chances are this person is doing the same shit to them. Playing fucking mind games. You feel me? Yeah, double standard. So this is the type of person that's like, if you did the same thing that they were doing to you, to them, it would have been a fucking problem. You feel me? And y'all didn't do that. Instead of, you know, getting your lick back, so to speak, y'all chose yourselves. You chose to be in isolation. You chose to go and look at this situation from a higher perspective and to learn from it. Meanwhile, this person chose to get in the bed with whoever this other person was. They didn't learn from it, and they still looking at you every day. Make it make sense. So you didn't want to be with the butterfly gang. You chose somebody else. You're realizing now that the person that you chose is not the gang member. And so now you're stalking the gang every day while you laying next to the person that you chose over them. Make it make sense? Very, very toxic. You feel what I'm saying? Duh. Different people are held at different standards. So again, it's like, if you did what they did to you, it would be a difference. It would be a difference. All right, yeah. The additional message here is temporary distance. So maybe things are temporary. Maybe you are going to reconnect with whoever this individual is. And maybe not. But there's definitely a distance that had to be placed within you and this person because they was doing too much. They was lying. And this shit they was lying about, again, if you lied about it, they would be ready to fight. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't be doing something you wouldn't want me to do to you and thinking you can do it and get away with it and I'm going to be okay with it. Right? So, what is the overall energy? Clearing the air. So this person may want to contact you so that they can clear up some things. You might not care about whatever they want to clear up. But this person may feel like you misunderstood the situation. It wasn't like that. And they want to, you know, communicate. All right? This person may want to have a talk. Collective. They may want to come back and reminisce on the things that y'all been through. The overall energy from tarot was the Six of Cups. So, this is somebody from your past, most definitely. But I feel like whoever this person is, they want to keep you in a cycle with them. And maybe they are working on themselves. Look, message of concern. This person may be contacting you in this new year. Spirit burp, confirmation. I got pathway and message. Can't make this shit up. You are going on a whole new path. You changed. You have turned into a butterfly. You are not the same person that you were when you were with this person, chances are. But that does not mean that this person is not going to reach out to you. I feel like they got something to say. They want to say something. But I also feel like this person plays mind games. Look, as soon as I said that, the thief came out. But it wasn't a reverse. So maybe this person is going to come back on some, I'm not trying to waste your time. But I feel like this person wasted a lot of your time in the past, collective. You know? And again, I also feel like this person is running out of time, or they feel like they're running out of time. Because they know that you're going to get something else. I feel like you expected something from this commitment that did not pan out the way that you wanted it to. Again, there was some type of double standard here. This person was a liar. And you're about to see, you're about to receive some better karma here. I'm looking at these numbers. We got 23, 24. So you are in alignment. It's like this person wasted your time. And again, I tell y'all all the time, people think they can get away with shit. Karma will come back and kick your ass years later. centuries later. You feel what I'm saying? You might even get it in the next life. It's like if you do wrong to people who had nothing but good intentions for you, you gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for that. You can't fuck with somebody's emotions, feelings when they were true, honest, and gave you the best parts of them. God sees that shit. You know what I mean? The universe has to balance the scales. I understand that you may be upset that, you know, you didn't realize that the collective, you know, was the person that they are until after you lost them. But the things that you did, you're going to have to pay for that. You're going to have to pay for that. So whoever this person is that wastes your time, karma is coming. You feel what I'm saying? The courthouse being here, it's like you expected them to treat you the way that you treated them. They did not give you that. So even though they may want to clear the air, and I feel like this person really just want to clear the air because karma is kicking their ass with courthouse here. You have to pay for that. And it's giving belt to the ass. Like, spirit don't play about, you know, when it's like you cannot do wrong by people and expect your life to go right. You just can't. So being that you decided to, like I said, you didn't get your lick back. You just decided to take the L and be like, I bet. You know what I mean? You bowed out of the situation when it sat in the corner, was like, you know, you cried about it, journaled about it, when it wrote a book about it. You did what you had to do to heal from this shit. You feel what I'm saying? You did not hurt this person. So, you know, there has to be some type of retribution. And it's because you did not retaliate in a way that was, you know, hurtful. Yeah, this was definitely a false person. This person did a lot. Like I said, he or she ain't you. So, this the horizons at the bottom of the deck. Y'all decided to move on. We got 35, 36, 23, 24, 7, and 8. There's a lot of synchronicity in this new year for you. And whatever is coming in the near future is worth you having to move away from whoever this false person was. They just gonna have to feel it, babe. Again, we got an adventure that is awaiting you. Like, y'all got some shit that's about to pop off, and this is like an adventure around this bitch. Like, yeah. And it's because you took the time to look at yourself. With the mirror here, like I said, y'all could have hurt this person. Y'all could have went about this situation and, you know, crashed the fuck out. But y'all did not do that. Y'all did not do that. Y'all did the introspection. That's exactly what the card says. It says self-image. Mirroring each other's self-image. So you knew that there was something within this person that was within you that made you want to go towards them, and you looked at it. It says self-image relationships reflect our wounds. So you looked at your wound. You took a chance to heal from that wound and said, all right, you know, I'll just wait on something else. We got cards hitting the floor. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sword with the rose and stabbed in the back. I can't make this shit up. That's crazy. So it's like you saw this situation for what it was. This person was stabbing you in the back. They was breaking your heart. They was putting you through all kinds of pain, so you separated from them. Because this person was deceptive. And it could have been a shock. However this person cheated or, you know, was false, it could have been a very shocking, hurtful thing for you. But with the sword and the rose, you saw the truth. You took you took the knife out of your own back. You feel what I'm saying? And you decided to protect yourself against this person by moving on. Not holding on. You know what I mean? And this person may have been used to people who actually held on to them instead of moving on. Very toxic, right? So kudos to y'all again for seeing the clarity and choosing yourself first. Because that's when the blessings unfold. That's when, and now I'm hearing God's got a blessing with your name on it. I was channeling that song for a while last year. So, yeah, I really feel like y'all got a blessing with your name on it, but it's only because, again, you did the introspection. We got coffee, cup, and date, and there it is. You moving on and loving yourself, and now you're going to be meeting with new people. This could be platonic and romantic, but you're being told to get back out there, meeting someone new, plan, set a date. So this is a new cycle. Again, adventure awaits, and we have path unknown. The path may be unknown when it comes to your dating life, but it is definitely somebody here. That's why they're telling you to put yourself back out there. Meeting and conversing with new people. Some of y'all may be having coffee dates. Y'all may be meeting new people through business. But you're going to feel uplifted because you moved on from people who tried to use you and manipulate your emotions in order to siphon off your energy. Let's be fucking real. Y'all was dealing with some energy vampires. These people knew that your sexual energy, especially y'all sacral chakra, ooh, they was loving that shit. Y'all was filling them up. Do you understand that? A lot of y'all don't understand what soul ties really are. And if you are a very powerful being and you just out here giving it up, like they say in that damn song, she just giving it up. Like, she don't know what she doing. This bitch just giving it up. Like, you cannot just give up your sacral energy to people who are not in alignment with you, because it will drain you. Like, not just your sacral energy as far as sex, but like your sacral represents your creative energy at all of it. So you'll notice that if you're in a toxic relationship and the sex is really good, you don't have the energy to do other shit. You understand what I'm saying? And then next thing you'll know, this person does have that energy because they took it from you. And that's what you call destiny swapping. Because chances are when you came into this person's life, you had very high vibrational energy. You was in your bag. And then when you started arguing with this person and making up through sex, they was taking that from you. And they was giving it to other people because they had third parties. Think about that shit. And when you're dealing with somebody who's dealing with other people, they're bringing that other person's energy back to you too. And I'm sorry to tell you, but a condom don't block soul ties, baby. So if y'all out here having casual fucking sex, yeah, you are mixing spirits with a lot of other fucking spirits, and you don't know what these people have on them. What kind of mental state they're in. You don't know none of that shit. You just hopping in the bed because they cute. And I'm not judging. I've been there. But it's a lesson behind that. So if you're still in that type of energy, you wouldn't even fucking get it if you don't get it. You understand? So you have to understand when you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, damn, I was just being hot and ass. I should have paid more attention to who this person was on a soul level instead of looking at them lustfully. You feel what I mean? So some of y'all had to move away from situations where you may have been addicted to these people sexually as well. Or you were allowing the lustful lower part of yourself to rule yourself, right? And that's why doing the shadow work is so important, because when you look at yourself, it's like, all right, well, damn, maybe I did, you're taking accountability. And that's all that's about. So that you don't make that same type of decision, not mistake, that same type of decision moving forward. Because it's just a lesson. We're here to learn. We're spirits having a physical experience. And that's why instead of being bitter and angry, that's why I laugh when I have to laugh at this shit. You have to laugh. And shout out to Kevin Hart, laughing at your pain, because it's like, it could have been a time in my life that I cried over, the past people that I walked away from. You feel what I'm saying? But when you look at the lesson and you look and you isolate yourself and you heal, you grow, and then you can really laugh at that shit. And you can forgive these people without being resentful or bitter or giving a fuck about who they moved on with. Because if you know who you are, then you know who you were in that situation. And now all that shit did was make you better. If you are healing from it. Now, if you sitting up there still mad about what this person did to you, then you're not healing. And you need to look at yourself. Because again, you chose that person. It ain't shit nobody could tell me about my past, because I've accepted it all. I accepted the men that I had children with ain't shit. I chose them. You feel what I'm saying? I chose them. And I have to suffer the consequences of that. And I'm fine with that. You feel what I'm saying? And some of the women I chose in my life won't shit either. Some of the friends won't shit. It just is what it is. You have to look at yourself and be able to say, I stayed in that situation because I thought that person was cute. They provided XYZ for me. I wanted that friendship, even though I knew that person wasn't a good friend. You have to be willing to look at that shit. Otherwise, you'll continue the cycle. So, again, everybody's not willing to do the work. Some people are willing to watch you do the work and they be mad at you because you healing and they not. Take out resonates. We got mask, sunglasses, and passion. So, again, whoever this person is, they watching you like a fucking hawk. They gaslighting you like crazy. They stalking you, y'all. This person may not be acting like they like you on the surface. To everybody else, they acting like they unbothered. They don't give a fuck. But, excuse me, confirmation burp. This person is going to fuck crazy, because whoever this person is that they're with now, they're realizing they're not you. And that's just that. They have a very insane chemistry for you. They have a lot of passion for you. And I feel like at some point y'all did like each other equally. But I feel like you're going to be moving on and having fun with someone else. You're being told to put yourself back out there. Yeah, because this is somebody that wanted you to feel like you weren't enough. They wanted you to feel a lack of yourself. They wanted you to be in a situation where they were putting you in competition with another man or a woman so that you can be jealous. You know what I mean? It's giving very much they self-sabotage this relationship. And now they have to realize that you're going to move on to a better option. Let's get a few cards from the Love Oracle before we close this out with your 2 yes or no questions and a message from whoever this new person is. We got reaching your goal and gratitude. Exactly, because y'all are still going to get something that you deserve from another connection. So even though this may not have worked out, you're still going to reach your goal in the near future. So you're being told to be grateful for the love that you already have present in your life. You know what I mean? Because that's what actually helps you to attract more of it. So even if this is just your family, friends, your kids, the love that you have for yourself, that is what helps to attract more love. Just being grateful for the love that you already have. And look, new love. So I do feel like there is a new counterpart. Now, it does say a new chapter begins, whether it's with a current partner or a new connection. So for some of y'all, like I said, this person may come back changed and y'all work on it. But that's for a small few. And I mean, this person may have went to therapy and really been doing the work for y'all to do that. Because from what I see, this person did a lot of damage. So it would take a lot of work for them to, you know, to mend this relationship. I feel like for a lot of y'all are moving forward to a better option. Take I resonates. I don't know your life, but I do. Open your eyes, see? And see, that's what Spirit is telling me. It's like if someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. I don't need a motherfucker to cheat on me a 1,000 times to realize that they're a cheater. You know what I mean? A snake sheds its skin, but it rarely changes. So like I said, this person may want to come back and clear the air, but it's probably because karma is kicking their ass. They ain't done much changing. And they are saying I wasn't ready for you then, but I'm working on it now. So they could very well be working on it, but are they there yet? I do not think so. They're still with whoever this person is, by the way. So they haven't even left this third party. Think about that. And then we got take your power back. And that's exactly what it is. I said the same thing when the sword and the rose came out. It's like you took the sword out of your back and you took your power back. You decided to walk away from this situation. Because you seen this person for who they are. It's like, again, this person showed you who they were. Believe them. Okay? Do not continue to give this person control over your happiness. If you don't believe that there's somebody else better out there for you, chances are you won't meet somebody better because you still holding on to the past. Some of y'all are the person, you know, this person may be out of your life and you still holding on to them too. Some of y'all are thinking about this person a lot lately because they're thinking about you. Lord, they watching you every day. They watching you. They stalking you. They looking at your pictures. If they still have pictures of you in their phone, they probably got you saved under some weird-ass number. So so that this new person don't know who the fuck you are. You probably under Pizza Hut or some shit in this person's phone. I'm sorry, y'all. This shit is funny to me. We're going to close out with a message from your true love. I will be doing some extendeds on this, probably 3 parts. Y'all know we usually do 3 over on TikTok. I'm most likely going to post all of that tonight on TikTok and tomorrow on the YouTube channel, okay? Yeah. This is how we starting off the year, the calendar year. This person played too many mind games, yo, and it was a turn off. And now it's like confirmation. My ice machine just went off. Now it's like an ice box where your heart used to be. When it comes to this person, you just don't have the same feelings, y'all. If this resonated with y'all, let me know in the comments. I just cut the deck to twin flames. Some of y'all, this could have been a twin flame, but this person is a sex addict. Like, they just couldn't keep it in their pants, so you had to move on. All right? You forced this person to heal their wounds, and they watching your social media every day. I can't make it up. But they wanted to be a player from the Himalayas, and they let their pride get the best of them. They let their ego get the best of them. They thought they was bigger than the program. They was, what am I hearing? They was, Rico Suave. Like, this person thought they was goddamn, I don't know the word for it in the feminine, but this person thought they was that. You feel what I'm saying? They was on a Marilyn Monroe. I don't know. This person thought they could, you know, they could play. But nah, it never gave that when it comes to you. So they had to learn it the hard way. Unfortunately, you were a lesson for this person. And they were one for you too. It was definitely a tower moment for the both of you. All right, so let's talk to this new person a little bit before we get out of here. Let me know what this true love has to say to collective. Y'all go ahead and focus on your 2 yes or no questions. Damn, that's a lot. This new person said it's Team Us. I like it. Okay. What else? My feelings for you are clear. And you know that has been a message for the past few weeks. We want somebody with clear intentions, right? They said I've never met anyone like you. I know that's right. I really can't see myself with anyone else. Stop running from this connection. So do not run from this new person when they come in, y'all. Because they're not gonna be, they're gonna be very clear with you. Alright? This person said we are meant to be. Tell me how you like it. Ooh. I heard that. The next time I see you, I'm so happy we met. I know that's right. Let me love you. Okay? Don't give up on love. And half on a baby. Now, I'm going to tell y'all that card keep coming out. I don't know which one of y'all fertile, but you better be careful if you don't want no more kids, if you don't want any kids. And for some of y'all, I'm going to keep telling you the same thing. For some of y'all, it's not even children. You and this person are going to be going into business together because we keep getting this 10 of Pentacles, legacy, wealth, power, couple type of energy in these readings. So for some of y'all, you're going to be coming together with a partner that is going to love on your current children, stepmom, stepdad, good energy. You may end up having a child with this person as well. Or for some of y'all that don't want children, don't have children, there's going to be a fur baby or a business. Take that all how it resonates, all right? I hope this resonated with y'all. This was pretty good for our first reading of the year. Let me know in the comments. Throw me some butterflies in the chat and in the comments if it did, all right? Go ahead and focus on your first question. Calling on Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, archangels, power animals, and all light beings of the universe. Yes or no to the collective's first question for the highest good, Spirit. Yes or no. It's giving me a slow ass yes, but it is a yes, y'all. All right, focus on your next question. And again, all of our social media links, our donation links, our website, as well as the booking, everything is in one link for your convenience. It is in the description as well as the about section if you would like to check it out. All right, Spirit, yes or no to the collective's second question for your highest good. Some of you guys may be working on Reiki this year, Spirit is saying. Or you may need Reiki. I'm getting that some chakras need to be balanced. I'm getting a yes for your second question. And Spirit said the throat, the heart, and the solar plexus, that is in order. So, yeah, your middle 3 chakras are in need of balance right now. That's for somebody in particular. It's like I resonate. So you may want to work on those. All right. And that'll be able to help you open up your heart, be able to speak your truth, as well as putting yourself out there and being open to this new beginning. Okay. I hope that resonated. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave me some comments. And please don't forget to live life passionately with purpose. From the soul. I love y'all. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you when I see you. Peace. I'm out. Bye.